Hi there, welcome back to our channel. Oprah may blackball critics, and guess who's against it? Oscar winner Monique asked Oprah for an apology in a recent interview. Cat Williams on Club Shay was famous until she said this. Oprah hasn't apologized for fighting Monique since she wrecked her career. Monique is back stronger than ever and is going on Oprah again after exposing her for ruining her life. Monique claimed on Shannon Sharpe's podcast Club Shay on Thursday that Oprah, who produced the picture with Lee Daniels and Perry, advised her to join Precious's 2009 press tour and Oscar campaign. She wanted to spend her free time with her family, not at the film festival. Pushing back made her difficult to work with in Hollywood, especially for black women, which might damage your career. After winning an Oscar, Monique's film Precious, co-produced by Oprah, Tyler Perry and directed by Lee Daniels, underwhelmed and failed to turn her into a Hollywood star. Get murky. Oprah, Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels planned a press trip without paying Monique after smelling the publicity. Monique skipped the New York and Toronto film festivals, causing an uproar. So she told The Hollywood Reporter that I didn't ask. Monique wanted to spend time with her husband and kids after putting her heart into Precious. When chastised for not marketing more, she noted she was paid $50,000 for the award-winning role and hinted travel was covered. Due to studio reluctance and pricey publicity, she skipped the festivities. After Lee Daniels warned Monique that accepting Oprah's offer could injure her, the media went berserk. Despite her Oscar win, Monique was difficult, so job chances dried up, leaving her out in the cold and assuming Oprah was blackballing her. She was rejected for Butler and Empire roles. Monique thought her Oscar would bring her respect and opportunities, but Lee Daniels told her she'd been blackballed for not following the line, harming her Hollywood connections. Like 1939 champion Hattie McDaniel, she quickly learned otherwise. Winning made Monique feel guilty. She moved from gracious to challenging. Oprah mentioned Monique despite criticism. Despite the pain, Oprah explained why she's not joining Monique's Twitter feud in an interview. Never fight bad energy, it burns. Some light expels darkness, but much darkness overcomes light. We're light troops. Monique blasted Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah suckers for damaging her career. Netflix tried to meet her and heard her turmoil. Lowball her for a comedy special. Feeling dissed compared to her colleagues, she boycotted the corporation for discriminating against women and people of color, but that failed, so she sued them for discrimination, even though she had a large shot. Not like Lee Daniels and Oprah. Monique, pals. Gain help, she believed she would, despite being privately told she did nothing wrong. She felt blocked out. Monique yelled at Steve Harvey because the result disappointed her. Monique ignored Harvey's advice to apologize. Monique stated in an Essence interview in 2008 that I was molested. A child by my eldest brother Gerald, so when Lee Daniels called me to tell me about this movie and handed me the book, I was like, oh my God, Lee, what is this? He said, when I say action to you, I need you to play a monster. Recalled them. Brother Gerald was a monster to me, therefore, when he yelled action, I became one. Monique may discuss severe things like her elder brother Gerald's abuse. She seemed honest, expressing her truth. After Precious fell, Oprah and Monique's bond disintegrated, and Oprah profited from her pain. Oprah Winfrey contacted Asa and said my brother wanted to get on the show to talk about him, me, and other parents to watch out for, so she added drama. Monique's messed up brother Gerald is invited to her show without her knowing. My salty touch offended my sister. Apologies. You may be trying to get better. I should apologize to my sister to restore family unity. Imagine Oprah dumping Monique and bringing the painkiller after she trusted her with her worst scars. Onto national TV. Monique felt used and crushed by a friend, so when she asked if I wanted to come on, I replied that I didn't want anything to do with that cat, the fraud, but people change, and who am I? If he hasn't changed, it may be different, therefore, I won't interfere. Even after Monique declines, Oprah pressures her to appear alongside her brother Gerald. No involvement in it, no matter what her brother did. It was like a smack in the face from someone she trusted. She said, if you don't want me to have your brother on the show, I'll cancel the show. No show will happen, but I wanted to call you to see how you. The phone call ended, brother. I stared at my spouse when I said that is all right with me, it's real. She kept it, she didn't have to call me, she didn't have to say my brother was coming, she could have just run with it and let it happen. I dig her for that. After the broadcast aired, Monique learned that Oprah had asked Gerald and her family to discuss her struggles. My brother, mother, father, and son watch ads. Other brother, I told her our situation was dire. I told her I was hurt and trying to figure things out, but she never indicated my mother was coming on that program because Oprah Winfrey said, "I'm going to have your mother." I would have shouted, "Shut it. Due to my parents' greed, we don't talk." Adds, "And now I'm visiting my parents and my other brother, who was my manager. Wait, he was your manager and went to Oprah, but I fired him. I watched this show with my dad. I am observing him inebriated, my mother being self-centered, my other brother and manager being greedy, and the brother who assaulted me while I was seated on stage attempting to present an image of assistance, but am now witnessing the incident. Scam as much as talk. I discovered this scam after the show. Oprah didn't want to discuss Monique's feelings. Despite meeting at a Hollywood party, Oprah apologized, which Monique believed was fake. Monique waited 10 years for Oprah's apology. I will die till she does because of your cruel, intentional, and vile deeds. What would you tell Oprah? Stop hiding behind terrible comments and claiming I don't deal with them. Oprah Winfrey, after all that turmoil, people are seeing you for who you truly are. Monique's career failed. Monique told The Hollywood Reporter that Lee Daniels confirmed her Hollywood blackballing when she asked why. Monique told Oprah, "We're doing a talk show, a comedy tour, and I have a husband and babies." Daniels avoided it. "We agreed to disagree because I contributed. When I'm difficult, everything gets messy." Monique grabbed that Oscar, but she didn't name Lee Daniels in her presentation first. "I want to thank the Academy for proving it can be about performance, not politics. I want to thank Miss Hadaniel for tolerating this so I wouldn't have to go to Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey because." Touched the globe, saw it an epic 10-year showdown started a 13-year battle. Daniels and Monique revealed their secrets publicly. Each stated why the feud lasted forever. Monique said one network told Lee I was difficult. People who find her difficult are cruel, useless, or both. That's unacceptable. My blue-collar village educates you not to be exploited. After that conflict, many avoided her. What's wild people? Who avoided her in private? Agree she's right about the business's sketchiness, but Oprah's sincerity shakes them. Monique chastised Steve Harvey for saying one thing on air and another privately. I said no, but being mute made us look tough. I declined powerful people like Oprah, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Lionsgate. The problem happened when Oprah Tyler the list included Lee Daniels, my brother Steve, and others who resembled me. You knew I was right. Each of you said Monique is right. When I heard you fly and say my sister didn't destroy many bridges and nothing remains. Steve, you know how injured I was, so let me tell you how you did it because I believe you hurt yourself. Your Netflix deal was good, but we never conveyed the boycott. Get clues down there. Netflix was criticized by wealthy people. Remain composed, as you did not receive millions or anything, but when you say MO, you mean it. I'll clarify and thank you for acknowledging inequality's horror. They said, Monique, do you think calling a boycott was extreme? I added, yes, but isn't inequality extreme? It must be said comfortably. I wish my brother had called before you went on the radio and said, Monique, you've burned too many bridges, and it's nothing I can do, but 50 Cent was one of Monique's few supporters. Cancer culture. Why cancel culturally beneficial events? I wondered, why did Monique cancel? Bab, how did she say something you didn't understand? She didn't work for 13 years after that, and Tyler wouldn't swear he never cautioned against her. He added, no, I never told anyone not to work with him. You never directed anyone to work with him, and he was like, I never looked at it like 50 Cent started campaigning for Monique to return to Instagram's top spot. Completely wanted Monique back on TV, especially after all the controversy. He advised her supporters to stop bickering. Me tell you, he was rocked. He couldn't stop talking about her performance, calling it straight up fire and encouraging everyone within earshot to peep her game. This move wasn't just talk, it proved that 50 Cent came back for Monique and is willing to use his big platform to assist her climb.